Anybody who's ever sprained their ankle or had a twist to that ankle, it can cause pain right away. You can have swelling, you can have bruising, and difficulty weight bearing at times even, especially right after that injury. Ultimately, if you continue to have persistent pain or any difficulty weight bearing or pain when you push on the bone of any aspect of your foot, it's very important to see a medical professional. In terms of the treatment and length of time you're going to be out of sport, it really depends on how you recover fully.
As soon as you arrive, you'll see it in the people you meet and the way we follow through. At Bowditch Ford, your dealership experience will be one of total satisfaction. Our professional sales associates make buying easy, fast, and fun. And when it comes to service, experience better. From maintenance to repair to parts, collision, even our quick lane, we do it better. Your time is valuable and your dollar's hard-earned. We'll take care of you. Bowditch Ford, a tradition of doing the right thing.
A yard without mosquitoes is always the most popular yard in the neighborhood.
They're home! Scatter!
Homeowners, consider yourselves warned.
Again?
Mosquito Joe, outside is fun again.
My dad and my grandpa made me pretty much want to become a welder. Good trade, and trades don't die. But a trade, you can always learn another trade. Just because you're tired of one trade, you can go to another.
Opportunity, training, growth. Virginia Ship Repair Association believes these are essential to a strong career. Please visit shiprepairjobs.com. Virginia Ship Repair Association, the strength behind the fleet.
679 days since Lionsbridge FC has been here at TowneBank Stadium in action. After a long-awaited wait, the action is just moments away. The teams are almost set to line up for the starting lineups. My name is Austin Urchin. I'm so excited to be bringing you tonight's contest between Lionsbridge FC as they host Wake FC. Lionsbridge coming into this contest with a record of 1-0-1, 1 win, 1 tie. That win against was a big 7-1 win, and that came against North Carolina FC on May 15th. Charles Touche scored 3 goals and earned himself the Riverside Man of the Match honors. Also adding a couple goals, Simon Fitch, Adam Davie, Robbie Bruce. And then after that, Lionsbridge had a hard-fought draw against Virginia Beach United, 0-0. That was May 11th. That was their first game of the season. But now it's their third one, but more importantly, their first game at home here at TowneBank Stadium on the site of Christopher Newport University. So let's get right into the starting lineups, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. For Lionsbridge FC, number 2, Simon Fitch. Number 3, Ben Adamson. Number 6, Lucas Christensen. Number 8, Alfredo Bozalongo. Number 9, Charles Touche. Number 11, Adam Davie. Number 12, Aldair Cortes. Number 18, Connor Drought. Number 23, Peter Dearle. Number 27, Robbie Bruce. And number 34, Juan Basabe. It looks like it'll be Juan Basabe in between the sticks tonight for the Lionsbridge FC. Lionsbridge wearing the bright blue jerseys. Wake in the white. The starting lineup for Wake is currently 0-1-1, still looking for that first victory of this season. Had a 2-0 loss to West Virginia United to open up the season, and then tied Virginia Beach United 2-2 with a pair of goals and a comeback win from O'Connor and Holmes in the 59th and 90th minute. An absolutely thrilling game that was. Virginia Beach up by 2 with about 60 minutes to go before seemed like a brand new Wake FC team took the field, and they were able to storm back, tie things up, and come away with a draw. An incredible performance by them, and we'll see if they can continue that momentum here tonight. So now the starting lineups for the visitor Wake FC. Number 1, Santiago Esparza. Number 6, Luis Molina. Number 7, A.J. DeVivo. Number 15, Noah Holmes. Harry Lovett. Kuda Musque. Number 17, Jacob O'Connor. Number 19, Cyrus Rad. Number 14, Zachary Salas. Number 10, Brad Sweeney. And rounding out the roster is number 30, Ade Taiwo. In Wake's contest against Virginia Beach United, it was a lot of Taiwo up top, using his size and speed advantage over a lot of the defenders to try and bully them into giving up a goal, but it was a really strong Virginia Beach United defense, and they held them scoreless for about 60 minutes, but they had plenty of chances early on. It was also a pretty physical game. Wake with 14 fouls, 10 of them coming in the first half, so we'll see if they'll bring that hard-hitting physicality here to the field at TowneBank Stadium this evening. Also had a yellow card, and that was courtesy of Taiwo. He's a bigger body on the field. He was not afraid to use it. We'll see how the Lionsbridge defense matches up with him. As I was saying just a few moments ago about the Lionsbridge lineup, Charles Touche scored 3 goals in their big 7-1 win over North Carolina FC. That was a new club record for the most goals in a league game. And with 7 goals in 2020 and 3 already this season, he's currently the second place leader, or rather the second place player for Lionsbridge FC. for goals in all competitions, only ahead of him is Lionsbridge FC alum Travis Cook, who has 17. So quite a few more to go, but no doubt that Charles Touche, if he has himself a solid season like he did last year, will be able to add to the tally and quite possibly will eclipse Cook. Charles Touche, in just his second season, a 22-year-old from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Plays at Cornell University, along with another one of the teammates, number 18, Connor Drought. He's only 19 years old, and Drought also has played for the Seattle Sounders Academy before ending up here at Lionsbridge FC. We're going to take a quick break here as a tribute video for Luke Messick, a former Lionsbridge player who passed away recently in a tragic car accident, plays on the video board at the stadium. We'll be right back. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Luke, his friends and family, and everyone who's been affected through this tough time. That's never something that's easy to deal with. And if you need to speak with someone, a professional, there's no shame in doing that. It's a very difficult thing to go through. But the national anthem is about to be sung. Carla Vini will be singing the national anthem tonight. So we're going to take another quick break and be right back with tonight's action. Now the players lining up, shaking hands before this evening's contest. It's a nice 82 degrees out here at TowneBank Stadium, home of Christopher Newport University Athletics, and more importantly, though, Lionsbridge FC this season. After taking a bit of a break and playing at Bailey Field last year, Lionsbridge is back on home turf. Their home opener against Wake FC. Lionsbridge with one win already this season, looking to make it two in their first win in front of home fans. Wake still looking for their first win of the season. The two team captains meet up at the midway line. A lot of fans in attendance today to cheer on their favorite local club, Lionsbridge FC. And if you want to join the fans in attendance, head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets and claim your tickets for the upcoming contest. Next game at home is May 29th, and that'll be against North Carolina Fusion. So once again, head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets if you want to join the supporters here at TowneBank Stadium. It'll be Wake FC who starts things off here with the kickoff. Wearing the white jerseys on the left side of your screen, Lionsbridge in the baby blue, matching the track surrounding the field. We're on the right side. Once again, in goal for Lionsbridge FC, Juan Basabe. And across all the way on the other side of the field, number 1, Santiago Esparza from Concordia. So looking at the roster, Wake FC with quite a few North Carolina boys on their side. 4 in the starting lineup who go to NC State: Kuda Musqui, Cyrus Rad, Brad Sweeney, and Ade Taiwo. The action getting started early here. Wake FC with possession just outside the 18-yard box of Lionsbridge. But thankfully, that's dealt with in the middle of the field before swinging it out towards the left side as that one rolls out of bounds barely 20 seconds in. And it looked like a nice opportunity there for Wake as Jacob O'Connor hands this off to DeVivo, who will throw this one in. DeVivo goes to the rival school of NC State, UNC. But former adversaries, now allies, as they look to team up and take down Lionsbridge. Lionsbridge with a throw, and they send this one into the box. That was off the foot of Charles Touche, but easily picked up, gathered by Esparza, and he'll look to dish this out off to his left. High pressure coming from Davie, nearly trying to force a turnover there, and Touche has it. He shoots and scores. 1 minute into the match, Charles Touche gets the scoring started early. Heavy pressure from Lionsbridge forces the turnover just outside the 18. Charles Touche, the right place at the right time. He's able to capitalize on that defensive mistake. Had the hat trick in the previous match on May 15th, and it looks like he's well on his way. First goal in the first minute. And that's just great awareness from the side of Lionsbridge, knowing a game plan and getting out there early, trying to force the pressure, force some turnovers, and then capitalizing on the mistakes. It's one thing to force your opponent to make mistakes, but it's an entirely different game when you can capitalize on them and put the pressure on the other team. And now with 88 minutes to play, Lionsbridge already up by 1. Now Taiwo unable to be on the end of that pass, and it rolls all the way back to Basabe. He plays it up towards the right side. Touche knocks it on in towards the middle of the field, but that one's intercepted by Wake. Now collected by Cortes. And an offsides call from the linesman. That's their first offsides of the night. It was one of the issues plaguing their side, specifically Taiwo, in the contest against Virginia Beach United. They had 4 offsides calls, 2 in the first half, 2 in the second, and they were relatively early in the contest, but sort of limited the speed that Taiwo had going forward as this one is sent up inside the 18. And a foul called against Lionsbridge. So it'll be a free kick from Esparza, headed the other way. Davie backing away, giving Esparza the room he needs as he looks to switch the field, but that pass comes up short, and it's knocked away by Lionsbridge player, and now all the way back at the feet of Esparza, courtesy of Salas. Zachary Salas. DeVivo up the field on the right side. Taiwo has this one taken away right off his feet by Peter Dearle. It looks like it was a free kick, foul going against Lionsbridge, so a good opportunity here for the visitors. This will be played on the referee's whistle. Brad Sweeney to take this kick, looking to service into the box, possibly looking far post. Maybe they'll test Basabe early here. Towards that back post, but just a bit too much power behind it, and Cyrus Rad couldn't get on the end of it. He was the closest player in white. Basabe let this one sail out of bounds as it rolled just over the end line. Bounced just over the end line. Would have been difficult for a Wake player to try and get either a head or a foot, bring the ball back in play and control it. This ball sent up into the evening sky. Lionsbridge looking to progress back down the field and now slow down this Wake attack, and it looks like they're able to do so. With too many players in the area, and they turn the ball over. Now they win it back. Davie towards the outside. Bruce has this one taken away, out of bounds, last off Bruce. Throw in coming up. Looks like it's Noah Holmes. We'll just hand this one off. Now they move down the field, but it's intercepted by Lionsbridge, and a poor giveaway there. Molina towards the outside. DeVivo gets the ball back, looks to move inwards, but a foul from Lionsbridge, and this time is the home team bringing the physicality to this contest. Mentioned a few moments ago, right after the starting lineups, about how it was 10 fouls in the first half for Wake FC in their previous contest against Virginia Beach United. And that hard-fought 2-2 draw, that comeback victory. Molina will take this one. Last time it was Sweeney. We'll see if Molina has a better touch. So he looks to send the service into the box. Gets the go-ahead, and this one is short inside the 18. Knocked on towards the goal, but easily gobbled up by Basabe. Not too much trouble there for the Lionsbridge defense, and their last line of defense specifically is now he plays this one onto the ground and has a left-footed swing through this one up towards the middle of the field. Looking to collect it now. Both sides fighting for possession. This one will go the way of the visitors. Wake with a throw-in. DeVivo. Quick throw-in, and now it's moved back into the defense. Rad off to his left. To Musquay. Lionsbridge player goes down, but no call from the referee. Keeps his whistle by his side, and players back up. Here's DeVivo. O'Connor. Now looking for Taiwo, right along in step with the defender. Good touch there to try and get around. I believe that was Dearle on defense. Yes, it was Peter Dearle, but he's able to send that ball out for a throw-in. So quite a few throw-ins here for Wake as they're working their way down the field. Now just outside the 18, we'll see if this throw-in gets them inside, and it does. In towards the middle of the box. That one's knocked away by a Bridge defender. Shot taken by Sweeney, deflected in front. Right place at the right time. It was Lucas Christensen, the 20-year-old Dane, who plays at the University of Charleston. Now another throw-in. This one also inside the 18. Goalkeeper comes up to collect it. Fumbles the ball initially, but Basabe, quick on the rebound, is able to recollect it, claim it for himself. And, of course, is aided by the referee's whistle, who calls the first foul against Wake FC. Lionsbridge in the middle of the field, moving over towards the right side. Bruce down the line. Good touch there by Davie to keep it in play. Inside the 18, looking for Touche, just misses his head, and Molina sends this one up into the sky. Good clearance by Molina, just getting that out of a dangerous situation. It was very nearly another goal, would have made that the second goal for Lionsbridge in just 9 minutes of action. If you're joining us, you just missed the action. Really got going here to start things off in the first minute. Charles Touche scored the opening goal of the contest off a mistake from the defender. Was able to steal the ball away in a great position. He barely had to try, really, as he was inside the 18 already, and all he had to do was put the ball past Esparza. It was a really high-pressure situation coming from Lionsbridge that forced the mistake out of the visiting Wake. As this one rolls all the way back to Esparza, he'll send the ball back up. Christensen watches this one go out of play. Throw in here for the Bridge. Both sides have sort of struggled trying to hold possession as this one inside the 18 slid on. Looked like that was last touched by Esparza. Nearly another opportunity there. Robbie Bruce was the one inside the 18 trying to get a shot off. That one looked to be just out of his reach, and he was just able to make some contact with the ball, trying to send it towards the way of Esparza in the goal, but Esparza, not too troubled with the shot, was able to redirect it easily. Corner kick coming up for Lionsbridge. They'll play this one short. Have it back just outside the 18, sent in. Sweeney knocks it away. Half volley taken. Swallowed up by Esparza. Shot coming from Connor Drought. Just outside the 18, and now it's Esparza trying to slow things down for his side. He'll roll it out. A short play up towards Harry Lovett. Now a deep ball over the top of Taiwo and everyone else on the field except for goalkeeper Basabe is now playing with the ball at his feet, able to pick it up as Taiwo comes nearer. Dishes it back out to Dearle along the left side of the defense. Now it's Lionsbridge's turn as they play a long ball over the top, picked up by Molina in the middle of the field, and it's given away. Here's Davie now. On the right side of the field, Bruce in towards the middle. Good defense there. I believe that was Cyrus Rad who knocked it away. Another throw-in coming up for the home side. Austin Urch here bringing you the action. TowneBank Stadium on the campus of Christopher Newport University. As the ball rolls out of play, last touched by Bozalongo. Quite a few fans in attendance here this evening to open the Lionsbridge home games this season. First time in over 600 days that Lionsbridge has played here at TowneBank Stadium. And if you want in on the action, head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets. Speak of action, inside the 18, slide tackle brought down. No foul from the referee as Kuda Muskwe almost had the equalizer there in the 13th minute. Good defending, though, by Peter Dearle. So he was able to stay goal side of Muskwe and ensure that he wasn't able to get a solid shot off. A big collision inside the center circle. Lionsbridge able to maintain possession. On the right side, swinging it in. There's Bruce. Esparza well off his line. Easily collected, though, just inside the 18. He'll roll it out to the right. Pressure coming now from Davie. As he forces that ball away. And it will roll out of play onto the track surrounding the field. Marriott Newport News City Center is the official hotel of Lionsbridge FC. Book your next stay at the Marriott, conveniently located just minutes away from the stadium in the heart of Newport News. As play resumes here, Molina and company keeping the ball for themselves, and now they'll bring it out towards the right side to Vivo. Played up top for Muskie, but that one over his head. The defenders are able to collect, and now good interception by Molina as he's trying to bring things forward. Nice move to get around one player, but Dearle was there, forces that ball away. Peter Dearle, one of the stalwarts of the Lionsbridge defense, started all 32 of 32 contests that he's been in at the College of Charleston. Throwing coming here for DeVivo. He gets the ball back. Clever move to move down the line. Gets past one, trying to get past two, and he does. The third one proves to be too much for him. So he's able to get past Cortes, get past Fitch. Now here's Lovett with the throw-in. Big throw from Lovett. Knocked towards the other side of the field. Bruce keeps it just barely in play, and now it's a foot race. Charles Touche racing with Rad. Touche gets it, top of the box. Shoots and scores! Another goal for Lionsbridge FC. Adam Davie with the brace in the 16th minute. A really nice counterattack there from Lionsbridge. The throw-in that went all the way through the 18-yard box for Lionsbridge. Squeaked out on the opposite side. Defenders able to clear the ball effectively. And that really started the counterattack. Moving down the right wing, it was Charles Touche who was able to outpace the defender and get across in just inside the 18, top of the box. All too easy for Adam Davie. One touch to settle it, and the second touch to shoot and score. Now it's the home side putting on a show here for their home fans in the home opener. 16 minutes in, Lionsbridge up by 2. So they nearly had another break there, but Molina is able to recapture the ball. But I spoke too soon. Lionsbridge takes it away. Trying to switch the ball to the opposite side of the field was Cortes, but this time Touche can't quite get on the end of that one. It rolls out across the sideline. So Charles Touche with an assist on that last play, on that last goal. Fitch getting caught up there. Tackles the defender. I believe that was Sweeney. Brings him down for a free kick. After a pair of free kicks on the right side of the field for Wake FC, we'll switch up the scenery, move around towards the left side, and standing over the ball is Taiwo as well as Sweeney. We'll see which one of them opts to take it. Now it looks like it'll be Sweeney as Taiwo heads in towards the box, or rather cuts out towards that left side. Trying to make sure he's still on sides in line with the last defender. As Sweeney sends this one in. Knocked on over the crossbar. And off the field goal crossbar. The header from O'Connor. Good attempt there. It's always difficult to keep the ball down when you go up for a header like that, especially with so many bodies pushing you around. It's a good look, though, if Wake can continue to keep the pressure and keep the momentum here on this Lionsbridge FC side of the field. They could find themselves a way back into this contest. And even though they're down 2 fairly early into the game, it's definitely not an insurmountable lead, as here comes Charles Touche just outside the 18, takes a shot, picked up by Esparza. A little bit of contact there. I believe that was Davie. but not enough for a foul as Esparza hangs on. A drop kick past midfield. Headed on by Dearle. Now trying to collect it. Good touch by Drought to bring the ball down. And really amazing speed there from McVea as he makes a key deflection, sending the ball out of play. Deep in Lionsbridge territory. Now looking to try and break out. That ball's still in play. Here's Fitch. Lays it off. Played up through the middle, but Robbie Bruce didn't quite have any people running there for him. And a missed opportunity, unable to be capitalized on from Lionsbridge. It's a deep probing ball. It goes back towards the other side of the field. It's a throw in just about 23 yards, 24 yards from the end line. Right in front of the Wake FC bench. Trying to battle for the ball now. Headed on by Salas. Trying to keep it alive there was Holmes. And it looks like he was successful in his attempt. Last touch by Lionsbridge. So in that big 7-1 win, it was, of course, Charles Touche with 3 goals to his name, but also Simon Fitch and Adam Davie, as well as Robbie Bruce. And, of course, an own goal to cap things off. For the 7 goals for Lionsbridge, a throw-in indicated here. A bit too eager. There was Ben Adamson, a 20-year-old from Hull, England. Currently plays up at Saginaw Valley State, up in Michigan. Headed on, overhead kick by Davie, trying to find Touche. That one just a bit too far, and it's shielded out of play. Nice job by the defender. It's one of the most frustrating things if you're a midfielder or a forward. A defender shielding the ball out of play. It's difficult to get around them without committing a foul. It's not necessarily an easy thing to do, but once you learn that skill, it's so effective at all levels of play. Knocked backwards by Bruce, out of play. Wake looking to move quickly, then thinking twice and maybe even thrice, and they slow things down. Throw in up towards the center circle. Brought out towards the right side from DeVivo. And towards the middle now. DeVivo looking to get it back, but here's Molina. Gets on the end of it. Good touch there to get past number 12, Cortes. Now he's challenged again by Molina. And it looks like that was last touched by Wake FC. Molina unhappy with his forwards in that situation as he felt like he didn't quite have enough support there from them. Touche also unhappy, looking for a call that didn't go his way, and referee stayed silent, kept his whistle in his pocket. A pair of players collide with each other on the sliding challenges, both sides still trying to fight for possession, and it looks like Wake FC will come away with it as they swing it all the way back to Esparza. And now with plenty of time, looks to play it up the right. O'Connor. That one's intercepted. Drought. Back the way it came. Fitch is on sides. On the left side of the field. Left-footed cross over the head of Adam Davie in the middle of the field, and that one out across the sideline. There's a nice solid drive there from Lionsbridge, albeit quick, of course. A good build-up on the left side of the field. It was one of their first attempts on the near side, closer towards the home fans. Frequently, we've seen them build up on the right side. That's where a lot of the action has occurred, right in front of the players' benches, where the head coaches can communicate clearly with their players out on the field. Head coach for Lionsbridge, of course, Chris Wally. has coached the team ever since its inception. Also the head coach at Chowan University, and coincidentally he's playing against one of the Chowan players, Harry Lovett, from Wake FC, number 3, 24 of 24 starts for games played. So an interesting little bit of a rivalry here. Now looking for an opportunity to move the ball forward. This one is played up down the right wing. Easy enough for Peter Dearle, but his first touch kind of betrays him there, and he's forced to just knock the ball away out of play. Quick throw in down the line. DeVivo didn't have a lot of help there. And he's the last one to touch it before it rolls out of bounds. Drought with the throw in. O'Connor sends it back. Here's Drought again. Was stolen away by Wake. Really good pressure there. They're down, but definitely not out as they look to move forward now. Starting attack going. Player brought down on the left wing. That was number 15, Noah Holmes of Liberty. Good challenge. I believe that was Bruce there who brought him down. It's the 5th foul of the contest, though, in 25 minutes. Was quite a bit of free real estate right behind Bruce along that left side, or rather right side of the defense for Lionsbridge. So just slowing down the attack, trying to make sure that they didn't have a great opportunity to get a goal back, as this one is sent up by Lovett inside the 18. That ball bounces awkwardly right along the edge of the box. And it bounced away from Kuda Muskie. So now he's able to win the ball back off the throw-in. Now brings the ball towards the left side of the field, but as he makes his run left, the ball comes back towards the right. Jacob O'Connor to Taiwo. Taiwo's touch gets away from him, but he recollects. Molina now along the right side. DeVivo looking for support. Has Molina. Centering pass goes awry. Lionsbridge take it away. A dummy there by Bruce, but intercepted. Now they'll start the attack again. Davie is brought down. No foul from the referee. It's Wake with an opportunity. Taiwo trying to keep this one in right along the end line, and he does successfully, but that ball falls at the feet of Ben Adamson. Easily enough for the defense to collect it and bring the ball out of play. Smart defending by Rad as he sends that ball right towards the Lionsbridge bench. This is only Cyrus Rad who was back for Wake FC, and Charles Touche is right there alongside him. Smart play, opting for just a throw and instead of an opportunity to put another goal on the board for Lionsbridge. So the touch goes backwards. It's collected by Drought. Here's Cortes now, moving towards the middle of the field. Davie to Drought. In towards the center. Esparza is there in time. He collects it easily. 27, almost 28 minutes played here in the first half. Just over halfway through. Lionsbridge up by 2. The first goal scored in the first minute from Charles Touche, capitalizing off a Wake FC defense mistake, as looks like they were still finding their footing, getting their first touches of the ball. Lionsbridge came out of the gates pressuring heavily, and we'll see that here. Here's Davie past Esparza, but too much speed on the ball. That touch gets away from him. And what an opportunity that was. Esparza thanking his lucky stars that play did not go a lot worse, as it easily could have. But it's difficult when you're in full stride, trying to have a small touch just to get past the goalkeeper, but not so large that it rolls too far away from you, and that's just what happened to Davie. Georgia Southern winger. This ball booted over the top inside Lionsbridge territory. Rolls over the end line. Nothing that Juan Basabe had to deal with. As he goes out to collect it. Let me tell you a bit about Papa John's. Papa John's is the official pizza delivery partner of Lionsbridge FC. Got better ingredients, making better pizza. And that's Papa John's. Basabe swings his left foot through this one. Taiwo wins the header, but unfortunately Muskie wasn't there. Taiwo slow to get up, though. Eventually does. Cortes trying to win the ball back. He's brought down. No call from the referee, because Cortes is holding his left ankle, it looks like. Now we'll hear from the referee as he slowed things down. Lionsbridge players trying to make a case for their fallen comrade, who is still on the ground in considerable amount of pain, it looks like. You can see Dearle, Davie, as well as quite a few other players. Molina comes over to check on him from Wake. Fitch over towards Chris Wally, head coach for Lionsbridge, perhaps to discuss some tactics. Now it's Peter Dearle who helps up Cortes. Cortes will soldier on through this one. 14 minutes towards halftime, and overwalks O'Connor, who I believe had the collision with Cortes. Handshake and says, sorry about that. Of course, don't think he meant anything malicious out of it, of course. Nice job by Muskie to win that ball and play it over to Taiwo. Challenged by now three Lionsbridge defenders. That pass out of bounds off of Salas. Deflected, though, by Lionsbridge. As here's Taiwo. Misplayed that one. Touche down the wing. That one just getting caught up in the feet. It looks like that was Robbie Bruce. Excuse me, that was Davie. Touche and Davie looking to connect once again. Touche assisted on Davie's goal in the 16th minute. Now Molina has the ball back. Two players from Lionsbridge bring him down, and that's a foul against the home side. Quickly restarted, and now on the near side of the field, looking to get things going. DeVivo to Muskie. Two defenders, and he dribbles that one right out of play. Unfortunate there, as they couldn't capitalize. In a double team situation, it's often tough to deal with. But now it's an opportunity for Wake to try and lock in the Lionsbridge side, deep in their own side of the field. Knocked on by Touche. O'Connor sends it back, looking for Molina, but that one just over his head. Drought has some support with Bozalongo, switches the field smartly. On the right side, here's Fitch. A bit of a mistake there, a lack of communication on the right side of the field. Bruce and Fitch. Bruce was looking to receive the ball where he was. Fitch thought he was about to make a run down the line. Good pass there for Muskie as that ball easily into the hands of Basabe. And on the right side of the field, holding his hands out in front of him, asking his team what's going on was DeVivo, as he was wide open along the right wing. Not even a defender in about a 25-yard radius. He was all alone by himself. But the pass just couldn't quite find him. Bozalongo, pressure coming his way. Back into the defense. Here's Dearle. Able to find Drought. That left back position, good cut by Drought, caused the defender to lose his footing. DeVivo there stumbles, gets back up. Cortes. That ball's knocked out of play by Molina. Good pressure there from Wake, making it difficult for Lionsbridge to move down the field, but Lionsbridge persevering here. I'll say that one was last touch off the foot of Connor Drought. Both sides, of course, claiming that they had possession. So O'Connor looks to throw this one in. O'Connor, who plays it. Davidson plays this one right over to the Lionsbridge player. That was Lucas Christensen. Now just outside the box comes Esparza. He can't pick it up, so he decides to try and send it out of play along the left wing. His left, rather. Lionsbridge right. Good touch there to keep things controlled by Lovett. Now a bit of a traffic jam right inside the center of the field. Taiwo plays this one out of the reach, though, of his teammate Holmes. Thrown for Lionsbridge. Knocked out of play by Wake. So the Bridge will reset and try again. Bozalongo's available, but instead looks down the line for Touche. That bounces off his head out of play. Throwing for the visitors. Davie able to win the ball back. Drought moving up the field, slows things down just a little bit. Bozalongo switches things over towards the right side. Pressure coming his way. That ball back on the Lionsbridge side of the field. Adamson was there, but he watched the ball roll out of bounds. For a throw-in, here's Bozalongo. Looks to go quick. Interception, though. Nice job by Lovett. Now it's Taiwo trying to use his speed and size down the left wing. Peter Dearle commits a foul, it looked like. And great positioning here for Wake FC if they look to capitalize in the 8 or so remaining minutes of the first half. 7 fouls already for Lionsbridge. Wake hasn't been able to make them pay for their mistakes just yet. Quite an opportunity here. Looking for McVea or Taiwo in the box. O'Connor is up there as well. Rad. But easily picked out by Basabe. There weren't really any Wake players that were even close to getting ahead on that ball. Redistributed by Basabe. Nice job by Salas to get ahead on that one. Look to bring it back the other way. Possible handball from middle of the field. McVea, the linesman, spotted that one out. The head official didn't quite see it until about 15 seconds, and the Lionsbridge supporters, of course, helping him out with that call. Good pressure, though, from McVea. Bozalongo to Cortes. Molina gets it away. Now Drought lets this one roll out of play, trying to fake out number 7 DeVivo there. Unsuccessfully, but not too much of a problem for him as it just rolls out of play. Throw in here. Drought with the long throw in. Sent along by Touche, trying to find Davie. Davie kind of threw Rad to the ground there. Wouldn't be surprised if he picked up a foul. Just a little bit of a conversation now with the referee. Have to play a bit smarter than that as Davie continues that kind of play. No doubt the referee will have his eyes on him and possibly have a present in his pocket. Card to match the color of his shirt. Cortes going up for the header, challenging with Muskie. He's able to win the ball as Muskie sends it out of play. A throw in for Drought. Trying to find Touche, who flicks it on. Here's Davie. Triple team, gives the ball away. Good play up by Molina. Lovett into the middle of the field. Taiwo gets this one, shoots and scores. No offside, the flag stays down. Taiwo able to get one back for the visitors in the 41st minute. Would have been awkward situation defensively there for Lionsbridge as things just seem to break down right outside the 18-yard box. And also inside as well. Maybe not as much communication as they would have liked, but ultimately that ball squeaks through and somehow makes it into the back of the net. It doesn't quite matter how it gets there as long as the forward is onside. The flag stays down. Another opportunity. Molina plays this one to Taiwo, but this time Taiwo's offsides. We think back to a game ago when Wake FC was down 2-0 against Virginia Beach United. They were able to come back and ended up with a draw. The goal coming from O'Connor and then Holmes in the 59th as well as 90th minute in stoppage time. Now Lionsbridge with what was a 2-goal lead back down to 1. This one is sent up into Esparza and he's able to collect it easily. Wake FC with a bit more time in this game than it was against Virginia Beach. They really had things going and looked like they might have been able to win that contest had there been maybe another 15 minutes or so. Lionsbridge now has to be wary and not allow that to happen to them. They have 3 minutes until halftime, not including stoppage time, and then another 45 to play. No doubt Coach Wally will have some things to say to his side as this one is sent up. Davie trying to get on the end of it. But Esparza easily collects it. And he'll drop kick this one. Adamson over the back of Taiwo. Now Lovett inside the 18. Shot coming. Save. Good job there by Basabe. Just the first corner of the contest here for Wake FC. This one coming from the far side of the field. And a great chance here to net the equalizer if they're able to. Lovett coming over towards the edge of the box, trying to collect any trash that comes his way. We'll play this one in. Headed on, but it's missed and is sent towards the opposite sideline. Throw in here for Wake. Still a dangerous situation. Muskie hands the ball off to Lovett Lovett, who takes quite a bit of a running start here, as he'll launch this one in, but that one went higher than it rather than it went further. Shot by Sweeney, rolls off his foot. So he definitely didn't time that one right, and it's a good defensive clearance by Christensen. And Rad will reset with the Wake FC roster. Now looking to move forward. Along the right wing, DeVivo wide open. Cortes coming to try and close him down. Cortes, looks like he won the battle, but that was last touched by him. He can't believe it. So another corner kick coming up for Wake here in the 45th minute. Still a few seconds before time would expire in the first half here. But of course, plenty of time for Wake to net that equalizer. It's Sweeney to take this one. With his right foot, swinging away from the goal. Good defensive header. Bounces out towards Cortes. Cortes triple teamed. Just sends this one away out of play. Throwing for Wake. Not a lot of time. They have to move quickly here. Lovett. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Taiwo in the box. A shot taken, half volley there from Muskie, but that one's off target. Out of play. Goal kick coming up here for Lionsbridge. Lionsbridge Football Club would like to thank our friends at Clancy & Thay's Construction Company for their long-standing support of the club. Clancy & Thay's aims to do things the right way, and that's the Clancy way. Basabe's goal kick, looking for Touche, but he's triple-teamed. Still able to get his head on it, though. Drought sends it out of play. Almost into the spectator area here at the bleachers at TowneBank Stadium. Throwing for DeVivo. He's able to get the ball back. Davie pressuring him. So is Cortes. Slips through Cortez's legs, but DeVivo didn't have help or support. That ball's given away. Bozalongo. Now here's Bruce. Looks to play it down the right wing, but he's tripped up. Molina takes it back. Pressure coming from Christensen. Forces the miscue from the left winger. That ball rolls out. Thrown here for Lionsbridge. About 30, 45 seconds to go here in stoppage time. It looks like it'll be another throw-in for Lionsbridge. Trying to play this one quickly over the head of Fitch. Touche knocks it on. Looking for Davie, but can't quite find him. Sweeney sends it back into Lionsbridge territory, but now here's Cortes. Drought on his left. Cortes through the middle. Miscue there defensively. Cyrus Rad, right place at the right time, able to clear that ball away. Taiwo, the goal scorer here for Wake. Down the left wing, past Christensen. Adamson closes it down. It looks like he's trying to watch this one out of play, but a little bit of a speed boost from Taiwo. Sliding challenge, trying to knock that ball back inside. But unfortunately, he's unable to do so. And we'll say a high five to the corner flag as the first half comes to a close. Lionsbridge up by a score of 2-1 over Wake FC, getting things going early here. In the first minute, Charles Touche able to put the go-ahead goal up on the board. That was responded a quarter of an hour later in the 16th minute by Davie with an assist for Charles Touche. It would be another 25 minutes or so before it was Wake FC who to respond with a goal in the 41st minute. And that's where we stand. 7 fouls for Lionsbridge. Just a pair or so from Wake FC. They played a really clean game. So we're going to take a quick break here during halftime. We'll be right back with the rest of the action in about 14 and a half minutes here at TowneBank Stadium. Austin Urch on the call. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily.
Dr. Paul McClendon with Riverside Orthopedic Specialists.
I do a lot of shoulder arthroplasty or shoulder replacement. I also do a lot of rotator cuff repairs, instability surgery, fractures. Those are kind of the more common things we see. One of the things that really attracted me to Riverside is the team approach. It starts from the nurses to the physical therapists, the nurse practitioners and PAs, and up to me as the shoulder specialist. Working as a team is something that's really important to me.
In high school, I knew I was destined for a trade to work with my hands. On my 18th birthday, I got a call to come work, and I've been here 35 years. There's nothing more rewarding than seeing a ship that you worked on going down the river full of Navy personnel on their way to defend our country anywhere in the world.
Please visit ShipRepairJobs.com. Virginia Ship Repair Association, the strength behind the fleet.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the home opener here at TowneBank Stadium between Lionsbridge FC as they host the visiting Wake FC. Lionsbridge up by 1 at the break. Getting the start, the scoring started early in the first minute was Charles Touche. Then 15 minutes later, Davie put on the insurance goal, and an insurance goal is proving to be quite important as Wake was able to respond in the 41st minute. A goal being scored by Taiwo from the visitors. The second half just moments away. Lionsbridge will get things started here. Quick ball played back up top by Bozalongo. Now here's Bozalongo again, off to his left side. There's Drought. Back in towards the middle. A little game of keep away here between Bozalongo and inside the box 18. Esparza able to pick that one up and roll it out. Now a pair of substitutions here for Wake. Number 24 is now onto the field, taking the place of Zachary Salas. And also headed off the field is Luis Molina. It's an important and integral part of their offense going forward. We'll see how his replacement does. Stephen Cahill is taking his place. Muskie trying to win that ball, and it's sent out of play. Rather, kept in play, by Connor Drought. So both teams getting back underway here. An opportunity and capitalized on almost immediately. A quick throw in. Lionsbridge puts another goal up on the board. This one off the foot of Charles Touche yet again, 47th minute. He's got a thing for quick goals. Defense, you have been warned. It happened in the first half, and it happened again here in the second. Charles Touche. First goal 1 minute into the contest, and his second goal 2 minutes into the second half. He's had an incredible night so far. 2 goals to his name and 1 assist on the other goal scored by Davie. Looked like it was going to be a slow build-up from the left side, but quickly were able to respond here in the second half. Throw in here for Lucas Christensen. Looking for some support to come his way. Can't quite see it yet. He'll just send this one down the line. Davie tried to knock it forward, but the defender comes over his back and is able to pressure him and knock that ball out of play. Throw in. Nice job by Bozalongo to maintain possession as the pressure came from behind him as it's redistributed by Dearle out towards his left. Rolls over the sideline. Drought couldn't keep it alive. Throw in here for DeVivo. Or he'll hand that one off. Taiwo, the recipient of the pass. Now here's Davie. This one kept in play by Rad. And will roll the ball back to Esparza. Looked like that one went over the sideline, or might be a foul called. Looks like it's a foul against Wake. That's their first of the second half. I believe only their third foul of this entire match. They've really played a clean game, and it's been Lionsbridge who's played much more physically. 7 fouls in the first half, but number of opportunities for Wake FC, specifically 2 that were called off due to offsides, as this one is played up into the box. 3 defenders there are able to knock that ball away. Defender down inside the box. This one played inside now. On the right side, Davie in towards the middle, opportunity. And somehow that one squeaks past. It looked like the head of Charles Touche. And right past the foot of Bozalongo on that left wing. Or rather, who was in that position on the left wing. Might have been Fitch, actually. Number 2 opposed to number 8. But somehow that ball stays out. Lionsbridge couldn't find a shot there. Whether it was too many bodies in the area or just too much chaos going on, no one really knew where the ball was. This one is headed back by Fitch. Another chance here. Bruce plays this one up. Just offsides, though, as Davie is brought down by the goalkeeper. That's the first offsides of the night for Lionsbridge. Just a step too soon would have been another great opportunity. Possibly add even further to the lead. Trying to make it 4-1 here. 50 minutes gone by. About 40 minutes remain. There's Noah Holmes on the left side, talking to some of the ball kids here. Ball kids from, I believe, Newport News Parks and Recreation as Taiwo heads off the field. There's the goal scorer for Wake this evening. NC State player, and taking his place is number 18, Justin Stone. This ball back at the feet of Basabe. He picks this one up and will send it out up towards the middle of the field. Defenders backpedaling, trying to collect this one. Headed on by Rad and taken away now here by Lionsbridge. Bruce inside of the 18. Sparza trying to command the troops inside, but didn't really have to do much work as Bruce sent that one well over the head of everyone on the field. Gave one of the ball kids the adventure of a lifetime as he's headed off very nearly onto the soccer field to try and recollect this one. Good turn by Muskie. Pressure coming his way. Lionsbridge almost takes it away. Charles Touche is successful, but brought down Fitch. Tackled from behind. No call from the referee. Lionsbridge fans voicing their displeasure at rather the lack of a call in that situation. Perhaps Touche might have been better to keep that one himself and look towards the goal. Possibly find his hat trick here. That hat trick on May 15th and that big 7-1 win. The ball content to be played around in the defense of Wake. Played out to the right was Lovett. Now up towards the middle, but easy enough for Basabe. Not too much trouble there. Defense did a nice job shielding the attackers. It's Ben Adamson. This one is rolled out to Christensen. Two slides this one through. The defender is there for Wake. He quickly brings the ball back down the other way. Bruce picks it up in the middle of the field. That ball's given away. Here's Sweeney. Dancing around, is able to find a teammate on the left side. Cahill in through the middle, but that pass just a bit overshot, and Rad couldn't get on the end of it. So if you live in the Hampton Roads area, then you know that mosquitoes here are absolutely no joke. Lucky for you, though, Mosquito Joe of the Peninsula has your back. Whether you're looking to have them keep your yard mosquito-free all summer long or planning a special outdoor event, they have the right service for you. So check out Mosquito Joe. The Lionsbridge attack continues to build. Davie trying to play a through ball into Touche. Nice job by the defender. Able to force that one away. It was the last line of defense there, other than, of course, the goalkeeper, Sparza. I believe that was Justin Stone. Or rather, Jacob O'Connor, excuse me. Throwing for Lionsbridge. Here's Drought. That one's sent out of play. Inside the 18 now. Davie. The whistle is blown. And a free kick here for Wake. Davie picks up a yellow card, first of the contest for both sides here in the 54th minute. 55th. Taken away by Bruce, and what a knuckleball that was, is very nearly almost an amazing goal from outside the 18. What a shot that was. Bruce very nearly added to the lead and would have had his second goal of the season. He scored in the 7-1 win over North Carolina FC. Both sides now battling for possession in the middle of the field. That one looks like it just went out of bounds. Throw in here for Wake. Papa John's, the official pizza delivery partner of Lionsbridge FC. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. That one is played off of the referee inadvertently. They're trying to move maybe a bit too quickly, or rather miscommunication on the side of Lionsbridge. That one goes well out of play, and Robbie Bruce was really nowhere near the ball. Is now Wake trying to move up the field, but that one's taken away by Bruce. Defense wins it back, though. O'Connor. Here's Muskie. Plays it all the way back. Now it's on the right side. Muskie. To Vivo. Plays it off of the Lionsbridge defender. It looked like that was Cortes. Rather, it was Cortes with the challenge. Picked up a foul. So a free kick here for Wake. Coming up next for Wake FC, they'll play another game against Virginia Beach United on May 25th. That'll be a home game for Wake. This one is sent inside the 18. Looking for a far post, headed on towards the goal. Defender able to get there first. Redirect the ball away. Still inside now. Both sides fighting for possession. Sweeney heads it right down in front of him, and finally that one is cleared away. Sparza outside of his box to collect it. Charles Touche picks it up in the middle of the field. A lot of speed he has. He's behind the last defender, inside, just outside the 18. Back across the middle. Davie shoots and scores. A second goal for Davie. Another assist to Charles Touche. What a great play there from Lionsbridge on the quick counterattack in the 58th minute. So 2 goals for Touche, 2 goals for Davie, and also 2 assists for Touche. In this evening contest, Lionsbridge up by a score of 4-1 in the 59th minute. Charles Touche and Adam Davie, and then I can do anything better than you, trying to outdo each other for tonight's Riverside Man of the Match and the Riverside Sports Medicine team, including doctors J.R. Barley, Stephanie Giamatorio, and Scott Kling. Keep Lionsbridge players healthy and on the field. Riverside Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Lionsbridge FC's choice for everything sports medicine. They're the team that brings you tonight's Man of the Match, and we'll have that later for you this evening. Second of the night. Charles Touche, his second assist, second goal for Charles Touche. When it rains, it pours here in Newport News. Ball picked up by Basabe. And he'll look to redistribute things. Keeps it for himself for just a few moments. Forward come to pressure him. Touche looking to head it on, trying to find Davie on the run. But instead it falls at the feet of Christensen. A defender keen to poke that one out of play. It was DeVivo there. It looks like it'll be a pair of substitutes here for Lionsbridge. So coming onto the field is Alex Levengood. He'll be taking the place of Aldair Cortes. And also Matt Bentley coming onto the field, and he'll take the place of Charles Touche. So no hat-trick hero tonight for Touche, but Davie's still out on the field, an opportunity for him. Matt Bentley and Levengood taking their places. Back out onto the field. Bozalongo will swing it out towards the left side. Connor Drought. A pair of defenders trying to shut him down. Cahill with the interception, though. Drought forces it out of play. Wake still has about half an hour left to try and complete the comeback. They've got 30 minutes. Down by 3. DeVivo, Muskie. Back to O'Connor. He looks to play the ball forward, trying to find Justin Stone, but that falls at the feet of Basabe. He picks it up once pressure comes his way. Up next on the schedule for Lionsbridge, they'll be playing North Carolina Fusion on May 26th, and that'll be in North Carolina. So we'll have to wait just a bit longer for the next home contest here in Newport News, but that'll come just a few days later on May 29th. And they'll once again play North Carolina Fusion. Right after that, they'll be back on the road June 4th at Tri-City Otters. Now the linesman and the center referee having a bit of difference of opinions. Linesman calling a throw-in for Lionsbridge, but key interception. Pair of sliding tackles as Drought is unable to get the better of his opposition, and he's brought down. Hard foul there by Cahill. Marriott Newport News City Center is the official hotel of Lionsbridge FC. Book your next stay at the Marriott, conveniently located just minutes away from the stadium in the heart of Newport News. If you're looking to spend the night here after an exciting contest at TowneBank Stadium, Marriott Newport News is the place to stay. As that free kick is easily picked up by Sparza. He tries to move that ball out, get a counterattack going on the right side of the field. Stone lays it off. This one back up top. Dearle heads it away. Muskie takes it back, though. On his right foot, slide tackle by Fitch. Referee says advantage. Opts not for a foul. Cahill battling, gives the ball away. Lionsbridge hands it right back, though, as they play it into the defense of Wake. O'Connor on the left side, up through the middle. Dearle trying to fake out Justin Stone there, and looked like he might have been successful. As Basabe picks it up. Now a foot race here. Bentley trying to get a bit of help, but unable to do so. There were too many defenders in the area, and he's boxed out. Rad. O'Connor back to Rad. Cahill. Moving up the right side now. Simon Fitch, right place at the right time, forces that ball out of play. Throw in here for the visitors. They're unsuccessful, and they'll hand possession over right to Lionsbridge, and they'll have a throw in for themselves. So a 3-goal lead for Lionsbridge. Austin Urch on the call. If you're joining us, you've missed a bit of the action, but still plenty of game left. Bentley here inside the 18. Really nice job by the goalkeeper, Sparza, using his speed effectively and efficiently coming off his line, able to clear that ball, or rather collect it and then clear it. Trying to play this one just along the sideline, but falls out of play. Lionsbridge trying to move the ball back just a bit, but referee gives Wake the right-of-way. Dearle deflects this one back into Wake territory. Bentley knocks it on. Sparza outside of his 18. He plays it up towards the left side. This one last touched by Christensen in blue. Quick throw in, Sweeney. Nice looking touch there from Holmes, but can't make anything out of it. Nice job to settle it by Rad before he looks right. Bentley takes it away. And he's brought down. A hard foul, and it looks like it'll be a yellow card here. You're in the 66th minute of action. A substitute for Lionsbridge. Ewan Mclauchlan on the field taking the place of Simon Fitch. And the next available opportunity. This free kick taken first, though, off the crossbar. What an opportunity that was from Matt Bentley. Bend it like Beckham. How about bend it like Bentley? Completes the crossbar challenge, but just a couple inches shy of the goal. Now that substitution comes through. Fitch off the field. Ewan Mclauchlan taking his place. Sparza plays the ball up. Knocked on by Cahill. Muskie comes down with it. Wake winger brought down, and it's a foul against the bridge. Holmes ran over there. A free kick for Harry Lovett in the 68th minute. Looking to pressure him is Levengood. It looks like it might be a two-man wall here between Levengood and Drought. Levengood, 19 years old. Drought, also 19, as this free kick deep inside the 6-yard box. Easily collected by Basabe. It looks like he didn't have any trouble at all as pressure came his way. Only one real attacking opportunity that Wake FC have had this evening. But aside from that, it's been a calm and quiet night inside the goal mouth of Juan Basabe. Levengood. Right side for Christensen. Back into the defense. And Adamson plays it all the way back to Basabe. Adamson sends a rocket up the field. Headed back towards Sparza, drops it, but he's able to use his body to shield it effectively. Looks like Adam Davie was in hot pursuit there, trying to find his third goal of the evening. Sparza boots it up the field. Lionsbridge supporters trying to rally each other here with about 20 minutes to go in 90 minutes of action. Tennant McVea also headed onto the field here for Lionsbridge. The 33-year-old from Belfast, Northern Ireland. He's taking the place of Peter Dearle. Tennant McVea, a name that's almost synonymous with Lionsbridge FC, is similarly to Travis Cook. Is Holmes out on the left wing, tries to cut inside the 18. Good stop there by Christensen. Corner kick coming up, first of the second half. No doubt if Charles Touche keeps up this level of production, he'll be another name that you think of when you think of Lionsbridge. Quite a few goals for him. Had 7 in last season. Already has 5 this year. In just 3 games. This corner is sent in. Off the crossbar, Muskie with a shot, and a follow-up opportunity by Noah Holmes goes well over the crossbar. What a chance that was for Muskie. Once again, Lionsbridge Football Club would like to thank our friends at Clancy and Thay's Construction Company for their long-standing support of the club. Pretty much since day one, they've been a supporter of the team here in Newport News. Clancy and Thay's aims to do the right thing the right way, and that's the Clancy way. Opportunity here. Bentley inside the box, played in towards the middle, and O'Connor with a sure foot sends this one aside. Very difficult when you're right in front of the goal, running full speed back towards your own net, trying to keep that ball away, that you don't accidentally knock it in yourself. Plenty of professionals have made that mistake and looked a bit foolish there. But not Jacob O'Connor. He's able to send that ball out for a corner kick. This one sent in, swinging towards the back post. McVea had his head on that one, but couldn't quite direct it towards the goal mouth. Lionsbridge with the quick restart, looking for it at least. But they'll slow things down. Along the the left side, Robbie Bruce just couldn't quite get his foot around that ball as it escapes out of bounds. Lionsbridge plays that ball out of bounds. Another throw in here for Wake in the 73rd minute. They look to move down the field. McVea alongside Adamson watch this one roll out of bounds. Be a goal kick here for Lionsbridge. If you want to join us on the 29th, head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets to purchase your single game as well as season tickets. Got food trucks here, a beer garden, and inflatables for kids of all ages. It's a great time here at the campus of Christopher Newport whenever Lionsbridge is in town. So once again, head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets for more information and dates about future fixtures as Bentley has brought down another foul against Wake. As Rob Tomlin is coming onto the field, taking the place of Alfredo Bozalongo. And a trio of substitutes also for Wake FC. DeVivo coming off the field, as well as Holmes, as this one is sent in towards the goal. Sparza not too troubled with that one, as he's able to easily grab it. was sent back out of play. George Bedico onto the field for Wake. As Lionsbridge tries to collect this one and evacuate their side of the field. It looks like Bentley's almost able to do that. He gets a little bit of help from Christensen. In towards the middle of the field, here's Davie. Challenge from behind. He's able to hold off the defender, though, but ultimately gives the ball away. Now looking to move down the field. Bedico, who just made his way onto the field for visiting Wake FC, is slowed down. Also, Scott Cardoso. And Brian Marshall. Brennan Burton coming onto the field for Adam Davie. So Adam Davie will finish his night with 2 goals, similar to Charles Touche. Touche with 2 goals, 2 assists. Davie with 2 goals for himself. Looks like that will be a throw-in here for Lionsbridge as Bedico played it out of bounds off the throw-in. Lionsbridge just thinking for a moment that it could have been a free kick as he did play it with his hand, but that was after it was out of play. Stolen away. Lionsbridge is able to take that one back. A great opportunity there for Muskie. But it looked like that ball just got caught up in his feet. Bentley offsides. And as that one was played into the goal, Lionsbridge player on the left side of the field, Robbie Bruce, having a bit of a conversation with the referee as Bentley ultimately didn't play the ball but still was in an offsides position. I assume the whistle blew. It's difficult to hear up here in the Perry press box at TowneBank Stadium. Coming away with the ball was Burton. But it's picked back up by Wake. Sweeney out towards his left, the right side of the field now. Cardosa in towards the middle. Justin Stone inside the 18. He's forced away. Bruce sends it out of play. Last touched by Wake. Thrown here for Lionsbridge. The clock keeps on ticking, 78th minute now. A sizable 3-goal advantage for Lionsbridge. Wake having just a couple of opportunities here in the second half, but they aren't able to make anything out of it. But how about this chance now? Good sliding challenge by Drought. Ends that opportunity. Or does it? Wake gets the ball back. Stone just outside the 18, lays it off. Back into the defense now. O'Connor. Back along to the right side. Marshall plays it up, looking for Stone. But that's over the head of McVea, who is the furthest player towards the end line. Not too much of a problem there. So at this rate, it looks like Lionsbridge will continue, add another win to the column, and advance to 2-0-1 on the season. That one draw against Virginia Beach United, and they'll be back in action for the second leg of the Coastal Virginia Challenge Cup, June 19th. Here at TowneBank Stadium. You can get your tickets for that at lionsbridgefc.com/tickets. As Drought wins the ball back, plays it to Burton along the left side. O'Connor lets this one fly. Just trying to evacuate the area as a lot of pressure was coming his way. Brennan Burton with a lot of speed. on the right side. Levengood off on the left. Christensen gets it back. Flicked on. Nice idea by Burton, but his teammates weren't quite there to help him out. Free kick after another foul against Lionsbridge. Wake restarting. Muskie. He's pulling the shorts down of Bentley. And Sweeney giving Bentley a little bit of a shove there. There's another free kick. This time it's for Lionsbridge. Getting a bit too physical there. It's easy to see once the shorts start coming down left side of the field. This attack building towards the middle of the box. Shot over the crossbar through the uprights. That one for Brennan Burton. Tonight's drive of the game is brought to you by Bowditch Ford. Only Bowditch Ford can give you a Bowditch deal. Our lowest price possible, the absolute best service, and their commitment to your safety. They want to be your transportation partner for life. Bowditch Ford. Nobody beats a Bowditch deal. And that drive of the game was Davie's goal from the first half of action. As Wake trying to get things going quickly here. Sweeney. He's slowed up, though, by the referee. Eventually able to play it out, though, towards his right. Cahill. Up top, Bentley couldn't get on the end of that one. We're going to try to have a replay of that drive at one of the next opportunities for you. As Basabe plays it up. Lionsbridge now on the left side of the field, skips over a tackle. Bentley taking a shot, low and on the ground. Goalkeeper, though, Esparza able to pick it up and keep it safe. Nice job by Esparza making the initial save on the shot and then quickly getting it back under his control. Is now looking to move down the line. Mclauchlan. He was slowed up by the defender. But O'Connor coming to try and help out. That one out for a corner kick. Lionsbridge players definitely taking their time. Drought here over into the corner. Alongside him is Robbie Bruce. Looks like Drought will swing this in towards that back post with his left foot as Bruce walks away. This one taken. Far post knocked away by the defender. Right place at the right time. Throw in here for Lionsbridge. Still trying to apply the pressure. As Bruce comes over to throw this one in. Just inside the 18, Marshall trying to box out the forward. Lionsbridge plays it in. Esparza trying to collect it, unable to do so. The ball is loose inside the 18. Unfortunately, that one's kicked away. Muskie taking out number 6, Christensen. So now we'll have a chance to show you that replay. Bowditch Ford can give you a Bowditch deal, their lowest price possible, the absolute best service, and their commitment to your safety. Bowditch Ford, nobody beats a Bowditch deal. Once again, that drive was Adam Davie's initial goal in the first half in about the 16th minute, assisted by Charles Touche. Really nice job set up for the brace, but here's Wake trying to put another goal on the board. Left side of the box, in towards the middle. Drought's brought down, foul against Wake. So that goal doesn't stand. Opportunity here, Burton, top of the box, taking a shot and just over the crossbar into the side of the post. A great opportunity that was there. Just couldn't quite keep it on target. Left side of the field. Bodico forces this one out of play. He'll get a throw in. Last touch by Lionsbridge. Coming over to take the throw in is O'Connor. Long towards the right side by Cahill. Picked up by Bruce, though. He's brought down. No foul from the referee. Throw in, though, for Wake. Cardoza. Throw in just inside the 18, knocked away by Tennant McVea. Lovett brings the ball back. Throw in. Another one for Wake coming up. As we're now in the 87th minute, almost in the 88th. Muskie has his pass taken away by Lionsbridge. Moving up the field now, Burton towards the left side of the field, just off sides, though. And another just a step too quick. On that left side of the field was Levengood. If I'm not mistaken, that's the third offsides call of this half for Lionsbridge. Now on the right side of the field, that one just forced out of bounds by Connor Drought. Throw in, knocked away by a center defender. Brennan Burton has this one taken away. Bodico inside the 18, in towards the center. McVea with a good stop. Another opportunity here, though. Sweeney taking a shot straight into the hands of Basabe. Basabe sends this one out towards the right side. Bentley picking it up, moving in towards the middle of the field, past a couple of defenders. But finally, he's tripped up, dispossessed, but Lionsbridge maintaining the ball at their feet. Good give and go down the wing. The ball's brought all the way back. Christensen. McVea plays it up. Tomlin. Aylesbury, England. This is where the 24-year-old, number 28, Rob Tomlin is from. One of the substitutes here for Lionsbridge tonight. This one is sent up, looking for Bentley. But over the head of him, as well as the last defender, O'Connor. Easily picked up by Esparza. throw-in for Bedico. Muskie. Back to Bedico. Trying to find Muskie again, but knocked out of play. That one last touched by Ewan Mclauchlan. Now moving forward, here's Burton. Trying to make sure he's onside, and he is successfully. Was Bruce, but he misplayed that ball. He's easily picked up by Sparza. Muskie trying to track this ball down. Lionsbridge, though, play it outside. Ball's able to reach Brennan Burton, but unfortunately he's outside the field of play. Lovett will take a throw in. Play it in towards Lionsbridge territory. Bedico back to Muskie. Loses the ball. Tomlin picks it up. Wake win the ball back. Muskie out towards the right side. Cardosa plays this cross in over the top of everyone. Muskie trying to collect it. The throw in here for Lionsbridge. Bentley battling for the ball. Wake comes away with it. Now just a bit of stoppage time left here on the clock. As a pair of players slide into each other. Neither of them too happy about that one, especially the fans here in attendance. 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added. So maybe about a couple minutes more or so. This one played up. Looking for Stone. Unable to find him, though. Here's Cahill. He has that ball taken off his feet. Played up now on the right wing. Christensen. Bentley's brought down. Free kick here. Game just getting a bit more physical in the final few minutes of action. Lionsbridge up by 3. No doubt that they'll see this one through. Goals being scored by Charles Touche. He had 2, as well as Adam Davie. Both assisted by Charles Touche. Drought takes this one. McVea on the end of it, in towards the middle. That one sent out of play, throw in for Lionsbridge. On the far sideline. Really taking their time here, all but a formality at this point. Bentley just outside the 18. Trying to find Burton, unsuccessful though. But on the left wing, this one played in towards the middle, scooped up by Sparza. Levengood couldn't get on the end of it. Quickly redistributed. Really nice job there by Rob Tomlin, turning on the Jets, sending that ball out of play, making sure that Bedico couldn't get on the end of it. Foul against the Bridge. It's their 12th this evening. Brad Sweeney with possibly one of the final kicks of this contest. This one up looking towards that back post, headed on towards the goal, but caught up in traffic. Bentley out to get it, but there's the final whistle. Lionsbridge win their home opener by a score of 4-1 over Wake. And tonight's man of the match is brought to you by Riverside Sports Medicine Team, which include doctors J.R. Barley, Stephanie Giamatorio, and Scott Kling. They keep Lionsbridge players healthy and on the field. Riverside Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is Lionsbridge FC's choice for everything sports medicine. Tonight's man of the match, no doubt about it, Charles Touche had himself quite the evening. 2 goals to his name as well as 2 assists. Had a hand, or rather a foot, in every single point that was scored here for Lionsbridge. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, started the scoring early with the first minute. Touche was able to knock that ball in, capitalizing on a defensive mistake that the Lionsbridge side caused, quickly coming out of the gate, forcing pressure. They turned the ball over in a dangerous area. Touche able to capitalize and put the ball away. Also had a pair of assists on both of Davie's goals, as well as another goal in the second minute of the second half. So an exciting start to the play at home here for Lionsbridge FC. Now the players applauding for their fans, thanking them for coming out this evening. We'll be back in action at home on May 29th against North Carolina Fusion. And up next for Wake FC is Virginia Beach United. That's May 25th. I've been Austin Urch. Thank you so much for tuning into this contest. Lionsbridge come away with a 4-1 victory in opening night here at TowneBank Stadium, Newport News, Virginia. We appreciate you joining us this evening, and we look forward to having you tune in next time. Once again, May 29th, North Carolina Fusion, or if you want to join in on the action and take a trip over here to TowneBank Stadium, head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets. Once again, lionsbridgefc.com/tickets. Thank you to everyone here in attendance, as well as everyone who's making this game possible behind the scenes and in front of them as well. Thanks for staying safe, and I've been Austin Urch, and we'll see you next time.